This is around 2006. You guys came up with the idea of making wine in India. Wine is, at least back then, was heavy whiskey drinking, heavy beer. Nobody would have really thought, oh, wine is what India is going to be drinking in the next 10 years.
So, thank you for having me over to do this, and very happy to share our journey. Back in 2007, while India, of course, has always been largely a hard spirits market, whiskey market, but wine has been there. There are companies like Chogole, family, which started. They're probably the pioneers. Unfortunately, they're not around anymore. So there have been entrepreneurs who have attempted to do wine in India. Some notable ones are still around and thriving. Sula's there, Grovers are there. Unfortunately, like I said, Chogles are not around anymore. But yeah, back in 2006 7, our family, we've always been in business, and business and conversations are omnipresent in the house. Wine was championed by my brother Kapil, who we lost very tragically last year. So this was really his vision, his passion, which gave birth to Fratelli. Yeah, in 2006-7, he just found the right opportunity to be able to explore this as a business opportunity. We had a good conversation as a family, and kind of decided to go ahead with it. So yeah, that's how it happened.
So one part of that puzzle is just deciding that, okay, we're going to get into wine production, but knowledge, right? You didn't come from this particular industry. None of you came from this particular industry. How did that knowledge sharing happen? And that's where a lot of entrepreneurs get stuck, where we know a particular trend is going to be big, but we don't even know where to get started and how to sort of make that initial jump, right? How did that work out for Fratelli?
Sure. So I think you don't need to go to a business school to kind of understand this. But when you look at any business opportunity, you kind of look at yourself and see what you can do with it. Can you make a success out of it? One of those things that you analyze in that process is, do I have any competitive advantages over others? Any special skill set or any special infrastructure? And we went through the same kind of process check when we decided that this is something that interests us. And we were very fortunate that we have always been very friendly with a family from Italy who are based in the heart of wine country, in Tuscany. And so that family, the neighbor happens to be a very celebrated winemaker, of that region. And Kapil was holidaying in Italy, and in the evening they all sat and they were catching up and realized that in conversation it came out, India has the potential to make good wine, but at that point at least we felt that nobody's fully exploiting that. And the market is there. We are a young country, with people traveling, coming back with those lifestyle, and those tastes and preferences. So it's a bit of a no-brainer that wine in India will grow. I mean, we're at a tablespoon per capita consumption or something silly like that. So you have the market, you have the ability to make good wine, just that nobody has done it. So we thought, okay, we think we can have a fair crack at it. This family from Tuscany, we had known for many years from one of our other businesses. So we already had that connect with them, that mutual trust and confidence, and that's how it started. So we said, okay, India, there seems to be a clear opportunity here. So why don't we look at it together? And the rest is history.
That makes complete sense. So the family comes together, obviously comes with the technology behind how to make wines. You guys have the expertise to sort of put in, like, make the business work in India, right? I think that is enough of an experience on how challenging it was back then, even 2000s, right? Even now, you need to know how to do business in India in order to make a business work in India. Most of these businesses who've tried to operate internationally have not really sort of gotten how India works, and I think that's what you guys brought to the table, basis the experience that you had prior.